Oops, that's not the right button.
Yep.
We're off to a great start, folks.
Yep. It's not a actual streaming session until someone says that's not the right button. Just like in D&D, it's not a good D&D session until someone starts talking about food. Someone ends up talking about food some way, somehow.
What are those?
Those are faith. A summoning. Someone is using these faith. Someone is drawing energy from all of them.
This many?
Who wields power on this scale? And what could they be calling?
Hey, you know something, don't ya? Spill the beans.
Look not to others for knowledge. This is your journey too.
Uni might die, you know?
No. Arin's right.
Huh?
This is our... This is my story. What?
Sudden attitude change.
Yep.
Oh, is this memories of my own death? Oh, wait, no.
Oh, this area.
What have I got? Oh, I can't enter the menu here. Doesn't look like there's much to interact with.
It's kind of a shame we didn't get too much of this area, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, like, the way that this started out with you running across the bridge was kind of cool, but you don't get to see much of that. It seems like you don't get to see much of that throughout the game. It's just suddenly medieval fantasy with Machina.
Mm-hmm. 1 second here.
I wonder if that could have formed the basis of a false advertising case.
Remember me? We met.
1 second here, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Yeah?
But that wasn't the first time we met. I've known about you for a long time. A long, long time.
A long, long, long time, even.
I feel like I know you too. Where are we?
Silly, don't recognize your own home?
What's gotten into you? Hey!
Wake up! Wake up!
Wait, this is a dream.
Precisely.
A dream? Are you crazy? I don't have time to be dreaming now.
You're wrong. It's not that you're dreaming.
I'll be right back. Some dog troubles.
Oh, okay. Hopefully you won't miss too much important stuff. Well, I'm guessing you might have probably played up to this point already.
Long ago, there was a war.
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes, a war between Zanarkand and Bavel. Bavel's Machina assured their victory from the start. The summoners of Zanarkand didn't stand a chance. Zanarkand was doomed to oblivion. That's why we tried to save it, if only in a memory.
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war, they all became faith. Faith for the summoning.
The summoning. You mean sin?
No, I mean this place. A Xanarkand that never sleeps.
What?
The dreams of the faith summoned the memories of the city. They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
The people? What? They're all dreams? Me? Too?
That's what he started with. That's what he opened with.
Yes, you're a dream of the faith. You, your father, your mother, everyone. All dreams. And if the faith stopped dreaming,
No! So what if I'm a dream? I like being here.
we've been dreaming so long. We're tired. Would you and your father, would you let us rest? Both you and your father have been touched by sin. Sin, the one around whom all Spira, the spiral, revolves.
What are you saying?
You two are more than just dreams now.
Wake up! Wake up, please!
Just a little more, and maybe you are the dream that will end our dreaming at last.
This is like some Kingdom Hearts storytelling. The dream that will end all dreaming. It's definitely Tetsuya Nomura.
Are you alright? Oh, phew.
Hey! We were so worried about you.
You okay?
I'm okay.
What happened?
Nothing. I blacked out. I was dreaming. You called me. And I woke up.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Nothing
problem.
like a good nap.
How's the puppers?
Not so good.
Not so good.
I mean, not dire, but just not comfortable.
Okay. Is it like the heat?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Just kind of barfy.
No, I want to say like a rash, but just in a bad area.
Ah, okay.
And she keeps trying to scratch it and whatnot. And,
Ah. Do you still have it? Do you still have the dog's cones?
it would not fit her.
Okay.
It was before she was a 60-pound dog.
Ah, okay.
It would have it.
Aw. I think I remember this guy. This is a recurring... Yeah, it's the Behemoth. It's a recurring enemy from Final Fantasy IV, I believe, was its first appearance? Maybe earlier, but I haven't played that far in 1, 2, or 3 to see the Behemoth. But 4 is what I remember him from, because he was a real pain back then. So he uses Sundara, Heave, and Claw attacks. One good hit will knock you out. King Arthur, Mighty Guard. Speaking of Mighty Guard...
I haven't played too much before. I only gotten to the point where you're in the deserts and you find that little oasis town.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I would say that's... You've gotten to the end of the prologue. But yeah, 4 is my favorite. 4 is the one that I've played and replayed the most, played every version of, bought most of the versions of. And the DS version actually has a New Game Plus that lets you eventually bring all of your character's stats to 9.99.
I have the Steam version, which is just basically an upscaled version.
Oh yeah.
DS version. I wish they would have upped the, I don't know, if there was some way to up graphics a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, if it is the DS version, then, yeah, it was one of the first, well, yeah, I want to say it's one of the first third-party games on the DS to try to do 3D graphics. Most of the third-party games did 2D graphics, and I can't say it was the first because one of the launch games on the DS was Super Mario 64 DS.
Yeah. That was a pain to do, like, play with the D-pad.
Yeah. I mean, some people were totally into playing it with the D-pad. I actually used the special thumb strap to use the touchscreen as an analog stick.
Yeah. See, when I went to buy it, I went off at eBay, and that's the worst place you could go for cartridge-based games.
Oh.
I ended up buying a Chinese bootleg, but I didn't... This was me, like, let's say 16 or 17.
Alright.
So, I didn't think much of it. I was like, oh, I'll get a copy of it for like $8. And it's shipping from Hong Kong. Yeah, it was a Chinese boot.
Yeah.
And I think it killed my DSi.
Oh.
Something to that degree.
Yeah, I could imagine a couple of ways in which they would do that. Before I forget. Mighty Guard. Here it is.
That has Chinese bootlegs.
Yeah.
I found, well, I actually bought a legitimate copy that I found at half-price books for a little bit more. And looking at the pictures, there's like no comparison. Like, the label looks off and fake. The plastic feels cheaper. There's a certain, like, okay, so the code on back needs to match the code on front.
The code on back matches the code on front. Okay.
If it's legit.
Yeah.
And there should also be, like, a brown little bar, like, where the chips and all that are in the back.
Alright.
And pretty much it did everything wrong.
Okay, so it was a super bootleg.
Yeah, except for the label. If you didn't know any better, like I did, you know, I didn't know what the cookies looked like.
Yeah.
Take that.
Don't buy your DS cartridge games from eBay,
Yeah.
especially shipping from Hong Kong. I mean, there may be legitimate ones there, but if it's super cheap, yeah, no. Don't buy them from him.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last time I bought used games. These days, when I'm going for an old game, let's see, I bought a copy of Mad World from one of the local game trading stores.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's pretty easy to tell that that one's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a pretty small store, so they try to do, as far as I can tell, they try to do their due diligence to make sure everything they're selling is legit.
Yeah. It makes sense. There's very few like that. Retro gaming stores where you are, or rather, at least stores that sell new and old.
Yeah.
Because, it's either GameStop or there's really nothing. But there is one place here called Game Over Video Games. They have like a wide array of games. It's kind of neat just walking in the store because you'll even see stuff like Japanese imports and all that. I'm like, I could buy this, just remove the tabs on my Super Nintendo and play it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Huh. This thing is kind of a half Marlboro. It's immune to a whole bunch of statuses. It inflicts a whole lot of statuses. I should probably have, like, status protecting armor on. Let's have a look here. Curative Charge might be good for her. Might be good enough for her. So she can steal. Actually, statuses. I should manipulate luck.
See, I don't see why you would spend the, unless we had extra some way to...
Yeah, it seems like something you'd do last. But I don't know, like, I want to say it might be that each point of luck makes a really big difference or something, and then using the luck skills on top of that makes an even bigger difference. Like, that would be the reason to put spheres into luck.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't see, like, a major way, you know, to go out of your way to get them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they definitely seem a lot rarer than they need to be, especially, like, I haven't been super diligently grinding, but I've been probably grinding more than the average player would. And so you'd think I'd find at least 1 or 2 luck spheres to put into those star spots. Star spheres.
I usually get to the point where I'm like, okay, I could defeat the enemies, like, easily with one throw. I'm done grinding here.
Yeah. So I'd say that's even more than I've been grinding.
Well, the thing is, I'll get to that point, and then after a while, I'm just relying on that of extra XP and whatnot. So then when you get to a major boss, you're just like, oh, I'm weak. Or it's really hard in some way or another. Whenever you go to defeat Quessa, whichever. I'm terrible with names, okay? So wait. Yeah, I died a lot, and I'm still not to the point where I've beaten her.
Alright.
And tutorials don't help because they always have people who are, like, massively, like, who grind so hard. I'm like, seriously, my HP is half of what y'all's is.
Oh, yeah, I want to find the place where you can get water gems.
The fact that I grind, like, super tough and then just rely on that for a good while.
Ah, okay, yeah, maybe. Alright, something I want to...
have that peaceful shield. Because I did go in that area.
Something I wanted to point out here is that I discovered this pretty early on, but when you put fire gems into armor, you get a skill called Fire Eater. And I found where you could steal lightning gems, which is just a little before here, so I could put Lightning Eater on a piece of armor as well. But I really want to find where you can get water gems, because Water Eater is just... I want to know if they called it Water Eater, or maybe Water Drinker? In any case, oh, it looks like this Echo Arm Guard is what I'm going to turn into Waka's status-proof armor.
Oh my gosh. So, I also have Discord open on another tab. And one person posted on a meme that said, when everyone wants playable Zelda, but he's already been playable for every game. And it's got Link kind of staring off, you know, with that meme with the lady with the geometry and whatnot.
But, but what if Zelda was a girl?
I mean, like the warriors. I will confess to the crime of naming like Zelda for the first time when I played, but
Yeah.
in my defense, I had no basis as to, like, any guides or anything. All I had was a used copy of Link to the Past,
Yeah.
and yeah. I thought I was just playing a pink-haired elf.
In in the NES Zelda games, something happens if you name your file Zelda.
I think you get like a horror mode.
Yeah, you get, what do they call it now? They call it, I think, champion mode? Yeah, hero mode. Actually, you got it. Yeah, hero mode. I didn't hear that right.
Oh, it's funny on the geometry parts. It's all just like references to Legend of Zelda. Like one picture will be a Triforce, and then a melody. Another will be the Majora's Mask and chicken. The other one's an ocarina.
Alright.
Either way.
See, I think after stealing, it might be best to swap over to elemental characters.
Let's end this.
Wait, do I have the... I have a water gun. So Lulu's just entered the level 3 spell area of her sphere grid.
Leveled up a little bit before that point with Lulu. I think my problem is I also don't balance my characters right. It's more like focus on strength.
I mean, that's not all bad.
Yeah, but when you have the defense of a marshmallow,
Yeah.
that's my problem. I'm just like always like offense, very little defense.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be like that too with action games, because I figured if I just don't get hit, I don't have to worry about boosting my defense. But in RPGs, you always get hit.
That would be an interesting challenge.
What if I can reflect Earthquake?
I wonder if anyone could try this. Beating an RPG game without taking any damage. Like, major damage, or at least no deaths.
Some really diligent Super Mario RPG players, like, I'm talking fighting game players who play Super Mario RPG, can complete it without damage. Because you time your defense, and if you do a frame-perfect timed defense, you will take 0 damage.
Yeah. Or if you counterattack. Well, depending on which game you're talking about.
Yeah. Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo.
Oh wait, yeah, Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Paper Mario, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Paper Mario and onwards do let you take 0 damage from attacks, but it's easier.
Especially in Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
That just like...
With the Super Guard. That's what you were talking about with the counterattacks?
I gotta say, the combat in Thousand Year Door, I think, is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I think it was the closest to a traditional battle system with your, well, although you only had a 2-person party. But yeah, they had the most bells and whistles.
Yeah.
I actually really like the new direction that they went with Sticker Star and Color Splash.
I haven't tried those yet.
Sticker Star, like, as long as you're not trying to play it like a traditional RPG, like, Sticker Star, like, it's pretty good. Sticker Star it's brought back memories of collecting and trading stickers on the playground when I was little.
Oh.
Because, like, on the 3DS, if you have those shiny and rare stickers, every little movement you make, because the 3DS has a gyro sensor in it, every little movement makes them shimmer a little bit.
Oh.
But the problem a lot of people had was that You don't have traditional XP and level ups. Here you level up according to how far you are in the story. And, oh, and they wanted to hoard up their stickers rather than use them, because you could only use them once and they're gone. But every time you use, like, the stickers aren't rare. The powerful stickers aren't rare. You could either craft them, or you can find them in the same places you found them last time. They're always there. And plus, like, because you do level up, like, they're going off of the assumption that you don't level up. But because you do, your weak stickers actually become stronger. But yeah, the thing that I didn't like about Sticker Star was the ending. That's it. Everything else was great.
Noted.
And then Color Splash has just fantastic writing. Like, if you liked the writing of Thousand Year Door, then you're really gonna like the writing of Color Splash. I think I'm not sure about this, but I think they got rid of the rare... Like, instead of stickers, you have cards. And they either got rid of rare cards, like rare and powerful cards, or they made the difference between weak cards and strong cards less evident. So there's more of a reason to use your weak cards rather than sell them or throw them away.
That makes sense, and I think that's a good way to kind of get to use them more free. Because after a while, when you're in an RPG, the weaker items are just like garbage.
Yeah, selling fodder, vendor fodder.
Sell them for like a gold piece, done.
Oh yeah, let's see. One thing that happened while I was grinding in this game was that I gave Waka. Waka finally learned Osmose. So I started using black magic spheres on other characters like Lulu so that they could gain Osmose as well. Titus gained Osmose as well, just so that he can cast Hastka more often on the field. Oh, what's this? Can't jump down the hole. We can certainly fight on the edge of it.
That's
How
an
many
idea.
snakes you think we can
Maybe
get out of
RPG
these?
for a new game. Well, after the Dreamcast and all that. Oh no.
What sort of capture card did you say you have again?
Elgato.
Elgato. Was it does it take an HDMI or
HDMI and composite, but the HDMI isn't working.
Ah, right. So I thought you'd gotten a new capture card.
I figured out how to fix mine.
Okay.
So, and come to find out, it wasn't a soldering issue.
No?
He just connected the plugs to the wrong area.
Ah.
But I've reinforced that area, so it won't be an issue.
Alright.
So, I saved myself the hassle of the problem.
Oh! Okay, that was a thing.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I saw Behemoth using Heave. It's like the enemy version of Sabin's suplex.
They do not want to be suplexed.
Yeah.
But,
So the HDMI still isn't working?
no. I talked to, one of my friends, Rising Blue Phoenix. At first he was like, why don't you try unplugging the composite and plugging the HDMI in? So I tried that, and it didn't work. Apparently, the capture card itself, I think from what I understand, does have a history with having trouble with the HDMI portions.
Alright.
So,
Was it an early HDMI card?
it's an older one, so maybe.
Alright.
I mean, it works for the composite stuff. I can't really plug up too much in my setting currently. Because, yeah, when I did the Dreamcast, I had to plug the Dreamcast in another power strip, which, yeah, that scares me.
Yeah. guy vulnerable to against nothing?
It's safe as long as I don't plug too much in.
Yeah. I mean, that's the case with most power strips.
Because if I plug too much in, I'll even fill it on the laptop, and the laptop has an aluminum body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like shock, it's more, it's a level above static. It's nothing that anyone wants.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to downplay it either. I'm not like, oh, it's just an electrical shock.
Yeah, anything that, like, anything involving sophisticated electronics and hearing static, or even the tiniest shock. Man, this guy's really all over that heat ability this time.
Oh.
But yeah, anything involving that kind of experience is something you want to avoid.
Yes.
Because that's, like, thousands and thousands of dollars of damage. Possibly, like... It's possibly, like, not even a risk. It's just something that's guaranteed to happen eventually.
Yeah. So, I try to avoid it by not plugging in too much.
Yeah.
I never had this problem when this was plugged on the opposite side, so I think it's just that specific power outlet. I don't know.
Maybe. In any case, I would definitely advise looking into a new capture card.
At least a separate one for HDMI. One day.
Hang on, is Lulu's maximum HP? Oh, it is. So Yuna and Lulu need some HP orbs.
Yuna and Lulu are sponges at this point.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, the Phoenix Down should have brought her to full health. Why is it only bringing her to 1580? I was like, is she immune to alchemy? Nope, 1580 is her maximum health.
That moment when you realize some of your characters are a little underpowered.
Yeah.
Of course, Orin's an HP brick.
Yeah, and of course no one will ever attack Orin.
Yeah, of course, they always attack Lulu.
That's how it's done.
And of course Orin takes all the credit.
Oh, poor Yuna.
I want to save my items for Yuna's alchemy ability. It'd be kind of nice if alchemy worked outside of battle as long as it was equipped. Abilities, Yuna, Cure. Oh, everyone else is at full. Actually, hold on, I should just hit the sphere.
That's terrible. I'm also, like, while watching the stream, I'm also looking up on YouTube, and they have a sugar snow globe dessert recipe. I think the globe part's just edible sugar.
Yeah. So, sugar glass?
Kind of.
Because, I mean, there's a couple of candies you can make out of sugar glass. I remember, I think Binging with Babish had a segment on making that Breaking Bad meth out of sugar glass.
So, I am definitely sending this over. Okay.
This seems like a pretty grindy spot anyway, so I guess things are bound to go off topic pretty easily. Like, it opened up.
I gotta try it.
It opened up with a cutscene. So you think this would be a story, and like we just beat Seymour again, so you'd think it would be a story-heavy area, like we'd be entering Xanarkand, but nope. Let's stick a whole nother dungeon in there. Oh, let's see, nobody needs healing. People need protection. Protect Lulu. for completion's sake. I like how whenever someone receives a buff, they just kind of look at whoever's casting it like, yeah, okay.
Like, give it to me. Yeah, it is very kind of nonchalant. Like,
okay, buddy.
I love it when the characters kind of dodge the attacks. It's kind of funny looking.
Yeah. Skies of Arcadia actually did a really good job with dodging mechanics. Because just about every enemy attack is either a vertical slice or a stab. So everyone's dodging animation is always off to the side. So it always looks like they actually dodge whatever's heading towards them.
I guess that also saves on animation time for your 3D modelers.
I don't even have to do anything anymore when they put up their dukes. I can just wait for the poison to take them out.
You're in a good situation.
Real nice if Prey restored magic. I suppose I could get... yeah, I didn't get her Osmose yet.
Only if there was a magic spell that increased magic. I'd imagine that that's some kind of repercussion of...
I know...
maybe HP?
Yeah. I know there's a... there's an Elder Scrolls game where if you're speedrunning it, the first thing you want to do is make a potion that increases your potion making skill. A potion of potion making. Oh, his dukes are down, I can attack.
I had to guess it was probably an earlier one.
I think it was Oblivion. Some guy speedran it in 20 minutes, and I think the first 10 minutes of it involved stealing a piece of armor, selling it, buying potion ingredients, and making potions of potion-making skill. Then drinking all of those, and making potions of stat boosting. And then drinking all of those, and then, like, glitching your way to a final boss.
Yeah, well, Oblivion, my gosh, I've played so many hours of that game. That's so good. I played the most out of Skyrim, but I like Oblivion and Morrowind more.
Alright.
I think one of my favorite quests is the Dark Brotherhood. I'm such a monster, so in order to get in the Dark Brotherhood and Oblivion, you just have to kill a random person.
Oh, wow.
And then go to sleep. And someone's like, oh hey, you just killed someone and went to sleep.
I
Hey,
think the
join
game
us.
might have glitched.
Did it freeze?
Yeah. It's not going onto the victory screen.
Ooh.
Oh well, it's a good thing we saved recently.
Yeah. But, now, I think one of my favorite quests in that game is, well, in the Dark Brotherhood, is where you're tasked to not kill someone, but essentially fake their death. No, wait, one of my favorites is the Whodunit quest. So, you're in a house full of people who are looking for treasure, but there's no treasure. So you have to convince people, oh hey, the treasure might be in here, and then you go all stabby stabby on them. Then everyone's getting paranoid. Some idiots go just lay down in bed and whatnot, and you're like, really? Not even trying here. And then the last few people, they're like, well, one of them's like, I bet this person did it. Oh yeah, sure, definitely. And then they do the work for you. And then you stab them. So you pretty much, if you play your card games, you could walk in there just without anyone suspecting you did a thing. And yeah.
Be strong.
I also like the Mad Realms in Oblivion. So there's an expansion for the Shivering Isles. It's basically Chair Lord's realm.
Alright.
And he's like he's like a deity of madness and whatnot. So you go through the world, it's just a lot of weird, alien creatures and whatnot. People don't make sense, they fight themselves, they get into fights randomly. And then there's one point where you have to either enter the realm of mania or dementia. Mania is just bright and colorful but super deadly. Dementia is just super depressing, straight out of a Tim Burton film. But, I remember one time there's like two heads towards each side. Oh, two different people who roll mania and dementia. So at one point you have to do each of their quests. One of them's just basically like suspicious of everyone, and you're interrogating people, and they're like, "Leave me alone!" And you're like followed with a prison keeper, I'd like to say.
All right.
With those electric powers and whatnot, and you're like, "You know what to do." And then then there's another one who's like, okay, so you're going through a cave and you're essentially collecting, I want to say you're going through an addiction series. Like, throughout the whole cave.
What, like an addiction series? Like Breaking Bad?
A series of, not series, sorry. Like a series of an addiction. So what you have to do is eat a certain thing to get in the cave. But you keep craving more and more of it as you go on. I think you do actually lose health too.
Like you've kind of lost me here, since I really haven't played that much of Oblivion or Skyrim.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I remember there's something in like a couple of games that have an addiction mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a certain item that you take and it gives you a small stat boost, or maybe it gives you a big stat boost, but the next time you take it, it has less of an effect. But if you don't take it, then you have a penalty. But if you don't take it for a really long time, then you're back to normal.
I do remember Fallout always having that issue with addictions. Like, I could drink one beer in the game, and it's like, you're addicted. I'm like,
you're
really?
done for life. Your save file is ruined.
Job to do, yeah?
Well, thankfully, there's...
If anything should happen in the water,
Yes.
we're
This
relying
thing
on
with,
you three.
Bringing things back to Squaresoft, at least.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
There's a game called Live Alive on the Super Famicom. And you play as 7 lives of 7 people in 7 different times. And it's a very basic looking RPG, but in each life, your healing items are different. And in the cowboy life, most of the healing items are booze. But it's not like just different skins on the same kind of item, because during the cowboy life you can get drunk. You can't get addicted, but you can get drunk during battle if you use too many of the like tequila healing items.
That's interesting. Is there an English patch for that?
Yeah, there is.
Ooh.
It's actually one of the... Like, now that Trials of Mana has been announced and released in English, Seiken Densetsu 3 has been released as Trials of Mana on the collection, there's some speculation that Live Alive might be next.
Ooh. That might be something I want to sink my wallet into.
Well, I would definitely recommend downloading Collection of Mana on the Switch on the Nintendo eShop. Like ASAP, because it's just that good. It's a game that I've been waiting 24 years to play it officially in English.
Yeah, and it's not the what was it? The remake that they did years ago. Well,
Yeah,
years ago.
and no, it's not. It's not the Secret of Mana remake. It is a game that has never been played in English before, and that everybody, like a lot of people. I'd say it's like one of the most requested Japanese games to have an official English version, like of all time. Like, I'm talking, like the famous game. Yeah, the famous game that people wanted is Mother 3. People have wanted Trials of Mana for longer than that. So it's like, it's better than getting Mother 3.
Although Mother 3 would be great.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind, if we got a Mother 3 remake in 24 years, I wouldn't mind that.
True. I
Like
love that, the simplistic style of it too. It's just so...
Yeah, the main difference between Collection of Mana and Mother 3 is that, like, Mother 3 has Mother 3 has an unofficial English translation, but it is officially recognized and endorsed by Nintendo that you download and play the ROM.
That's just weird.
Like, apparently there were some legal complications with getting Earthbound on the Virtual Console. I'm imagining those legal complications are probably tenfold with Mother 3. So they just said, you know what, just play it illegally. We will officially endorse you playing it illegally.
And not only that, there are certain scenes that probably wouldn't do so well, like in the West. Like how the twins' mother died, for example.
Yeah. To whatever legal capacity they can, they basically said download and play it, because like I'm sure they probably didn't actually say it in those words, but they did whatever they could to say, yeah, do it while still covering themselves legally. Like, they probably still... I'm sure if they said it the way that I said it, that would probably lose them the rights to the name or something. Because I know that they have to do certain things. I remember when there was a local gaming group, Nintendo had put out... It was around the Game Boy Advance era. And Nintendo put out a statement saying, make sure you say, like, don't say GBA, say Nintendo Game Boy Advance, or something like that. And it was a really stupid thing, and I'm pretty sure they knew that it was a really stupid thing, but it was also a legal cover to say, you know, if we don't tell you to say the full name of this system, we lose the rights to the name. Oh yeah, and like, make sure not to talk about other, like, non-Game Boy branded systems as a Game Boy, because that would mean that the name Game Boy becomes a household name, and by becoming a household name, they lose the rights to it.
Oh.
Oh, I think I missed something. Half of my party is gone. I didn't miss a cutscene or something, did I?
I don't know. The moment you realize when half your party's cut out.
Yeah.
think
The first trial of Gak is to aim for the center with Wakka's ball. Okay. First trial is Wakka's trial. Oh, there's a long delay on throwing it.
Yeah, it's a pain, I remember it. Being just like, ugh.
So maybe 3 segments before the middle. Yeah, that does it. It'd be really nice if we could expand this map.
Yep.
It's like I'm clicking the sticks, because that's how you do it in Xenoblade. If you click the left stick, you toggle between 5 map modes.
And I remember in older Final Fantasies, all you had to do was press the start button, not select.
Yeah, start here goes into a special menu. That is for the collection. And select, I don't know. Oh, select makes the help appear and disappear.
Yeah, just what you need.
Let's see, what are these guys weak against? Fire, maybe? Let's try fire. Okay, lightning then. Lightning reels with a fireball. That does the trick. I'm the one with the runny nose, yeah? Oh yeah, that over there was just a hole that we can't do anything with. Swordplay, slice and dice.
I've never put that right. I'm like, usually ready to press the button, and then it's just like, nope, nope, nope. Great! Or just, oh yeah, you missed, so we're just going through this.
You actually ran out of time?
I think so.
Wakka is stabbing himself with that ball. The spike was going through his shoulder.
When you're a little too much of a masochist. Not the time, Wakka.
Okay, so when I'm out of the water, that's when my party is all together. Right, looks like passing that Wakka trial might have filled that hole or something. It might be an elevator. These guys have ethers to steal. And remedies, too.
Hey, steal all the ethers you can. It's always a pain, like in Final Fantasy VI, where magic is considered rare.
Yeah.
I mean, yep, it makes sense. But when you have characters who have magic, I wish there was some way to replenish that magic early on.
Dragon Quest IX had a pretty good system where anyone with a magic class using a magic weapon, if you hit an enemy with the magic weapon, then you regain MP. So your attack skill restores MP for you.
I remember, I think...
Dragon Quest IX was the DS game. It had some online features, but I don't remember whether it had...
I actually played that one.
Oh yeah?
I got to a certain point, like, where I finished the map, like, the first main map, and then it's like, oh, here's a whole new map to finish. So I'm like, I'm done.
Oh, the treasure maps, yeah.
Well,
those were...
like, the main map. Like, I finished like the main goal.
Dragon Quest 9?
Well, like the main goal where you had to repair the train.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was like, oh yeah, we're dumping you in this whole new world, or land. I'm like, huh. I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, yeah, taking the basically taking the celestial train to heaven.
Yep, and then...
Okay. I thought heaven was just a dungeon, though.
Well, then something happens, and you end up in a whole new, like, area or land. It's just like the rest of the map.
I don't remember there being, like, a whole new world or something.
Oh, not world. Sorry. I'm sorry. Whole new section of the map. Different towns and all that, and I think it's completely disconnected from the other path that you started with.
You might have gotten further than I did. Like, I completed the main story, and then, like, there's some after the end kind of stuff you can do, which I didn't really bother with.
I wasn't to the end. I know that much.
Yeah. But as far as I remember, there was only one world map, and you can fly around it on the celestial train.
Okay, so...
Did you just unlock the world map?
I got the train.
Yeah.
Betrayal happened. And then I was flung somewhere else? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember any somewhere else other than, like, the Heaven dungeon.
I really can't remember. It's been so long.
And the problem with Dragon Quest IX is it's one of those one save file games. So if you wanna start over, you have to delete your save file. And I don't want to delete my save file because it has all my friends and stuff on it. And like if you really want like the full effect of restarting your save file, you have to get all your friends to restart at the same time.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Ooh, mana tablet. That's new. See, I want you to use your status bowl. Poison touch, silence strike. A little bit of strength up. Yeah. I should really see what this guy is immune to. For now, I'm gonna want to use cheer to raise everyone's defense as well. You just face planted, Waka. Cheer up.
Ever have one of those days where you're fighting a monster and you just face plant? Now that's what I call a Tuesday. 2594. Yes.
Booyah!
Can you imagine what Phoenix Down really is? Is it a stimulant?
It's like little baby feathers, baby chick feathers.
Yeah, but I'm meaning, well, if the character is just essentially conked out from a hard blow or whatnot,
Yeah.
would you think it's something to the equivalent of smelling salts?
I don't think so, because it does restore health, but it only restores health when you're at 0 health.
Okay. I don't know, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to...
Actually,
that's...
that's something that bugged me about RPG mechanics for a while. That like a healing item that doesn't work when you just need healing. It only works when you're either dead or KO. So I mean, going with the mythology of the Phoenix, it makes sense that you wouldn't waste it. Like its magics wouldn't activate if whatever you're sprinkling it over wouldn't or is still perfectly alive and mostly well. But yeah, in terms of RPG mechanics, I was thinking like one of the games that I would make, or one of the rules for RPGs that I make would be that if the game has a Final Fantasy kind of KO system where someone could faint in battle and be revived, the way you would do it was you would either, the revival spell would not heal them, so you would have to heal their body first and then cast revive on them, or heal their body above 0 HP, at which point their KO state changes to sleep, and then you can just wake them up.
Yeah, the thing is, since a lot of traditional RPGs are the opposite,
Yeah.
you might have to include that in some kind of tutorial level.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking it would be something I would introduce in a tactical RPG, because those usually have... Those are the kinds of games that have the more esoteric rules. Those are the kinds of games that are played by people who really like those esoteric rules, too. These guys are boring. They have high potions. Yeah.
They're useful.
Well, I guess. It's always nice to have a good supply of high potions. Let's see what you got for us. Musk. Let's see, I think Musk can be used to make a more powerful Mighty Guard mix. But I forgot exactly what the formula was for it. Looks like those ground things need Auron's piercing. Or stone. Stone works too. Actually, let's use Yuna for that. Bring Yuna in. Cast Esna. Seems like a waste to use a remedy on someone who's confused or asleep. These guys seem to have a similar animation to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Closing their wings over their eye and then glaring.
Maybe they reused the animation?
Yeah.
Maybe the skeleton to it at least?
Yeah. That's what I'm guessing.
Take that!
I mean, it's not a bad asset to reuse.
Especially for a recurring enemy.
Saves people time on that too.
Let's see if I can put something onto that 4-part guard, Waka. Echo Arm Guard. So I want a status proof. I can put sleep proof on it. I can put poison proof on it. And maybe stone proof? I'll figure out that next one later. So I'm kinda lost right now.
How many sticks you think we can get out of these?
First thing to protect, myself. Actually, let's make some Mighty Guard. What was Mighty Guard again? It was 2 distillers, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. Which one's that third?
Mighty Guard, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the basic Mighty Guard. There's a better version, but I forgot the formula for it. The better version has, it gives you fully charged cheer, aim, focus, and reflect on top of the, on top of haste, shell, and protect.
Mm-hmm.
Stole ether. Still gotta figure out what that mana tablet does. Oh, that's still dead.
Cool. Rika is just the butt end of the party.
Yeah.
She tries so hard that every battle just needs to be equipped with a heavier helmet or something.
Yeah. So you've got protect on her, and maybe regen later. But she's got protect and full health right now, which should save her from heave. Oh, right, and I'll shock as well.
Regen's a handy little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me in Persona 5. I got to the point where it had the ST regen. Like every turn, I'm like, this is great. I don't have to worry about this every time.
In SMT games, I think the most powerful ability is Energy Drain. Because it's either cheap or free, and it's almighty element, and it steals health and magic from any enemy, including bosses. It's basically Lancet.
It's handy when it comes when it works against bosses.
Yeah.
Cheat.
Yeah. I remember in SMT Strange Journey, both in SMT Strange Journey and in SMT4, their bosses have multiple turns, and they have single abilities that do multiple things. So it's like, giving them multiple turns wasn't cheating enough. They gave multiple turns to multiple abilities to single moves, so they're like doing 12 things in a single battle turn, and then doing 24 things in their entire turn. 24 things before you get to move.
Oh boy.
They'll heal themselves, damage you, buff themselves, debuff you, or return the battlefield to its normal state, so removing buffs and debuffs from everyone. So all that's left for you to do is Energy Drain. Is to use like permanent stat boost items and Energy Drain them.
Oh, that seems fair.
Like, the one advantage that you have is, if you use an elemental ability that they're weak against, then just huge things happen in your favor. In SMT Strange Journey, every other demon on the team gets a free attack with Almighty Element. So it's basically like the Persona knockdown system, except it happens for every attack. So, like, if you're neutral, let's say you're Chaos aligned or something, all of your demons are Chaos aligned, and the enemy is weak against fire, and all your demons have fire abilities. So you cast fire, the demons knock down, all three get an attack. Your next demon casts fire, demons knock down, everyone gets an attack. Next demon attacks fire, demon knocked down, everyone attacks. Next one on your team casts fire, demons knock down, everyone attacks.
Nice. So there's alignments in them too, huh?
Yeah. You can either in all the core SMTs, you can either be lawful, chaotic, or neutral by the end, and that determines what ending you get.
Ooh.
Lawful usually means that God wins and you enter like a Big Brother state. Chaos usually means that Lucifer wins and you enter a state of anarchy. And then neutral means that humanity wins and everything goes kind of back to normal, but everything is still apocalyptic.
Yeah. So better, well, normal but not better.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, that's strange. The red arrow is pointing the other way. Since weak against fire, isn't it? Let's start with bio, though.
Fire is tried and true in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite as bombastic as D&D's magic missile, but
Yeah.
it sneaks up on the enemy at least.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I spam magic missile all the time, but
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, it's a guaranteed roll!
It's a good, yeah. Okay, power break makes his hits survivable. Unless he hits you twice.
Aww. Again, Riku. Poor thing.
It's not magic. I want to use a Phoenix down. White magic. Protect. So even with power break, still gets a lot of turns. Should put haste guff, perhaps. So Riku's eventually, because she's following Tidus's path, she's eventually going to learn haste guff.
Yeah. That's handy to have more people with that.
Yeah.
More turns for you, less for the monster. I feel like I spam that attack. But, you know.
It's not a, yeah, it's not a bad strategy.
Yeah, maybe you simply get double the turns.
4,000. Oh.
And if you do slow go on the enemy,
Let's go.
well, you know.
Yeah. Although we're at a part now where a lot of enemies are getting immune to that. Hitting a lot of blank spots here. I wonder if I should put an MP sphere over there or whether I should save it. Because I think a couple of other people might want to learn Kuraga and Regen.
I would say save it for now.
Alright. So nothing for Unity is here.
A good opportunity to give someone an ability that you might need later down the road.
Yeah. Lulu moves one space up. Come on, move. Move. Oh, you were over there. Okay.
Yeah, that would help.
You move over here. And do I have a level 3? No, I have a level 1, 2, and 4.
It's always so irritating when you move up in the grid but don't really get anywhere because there's an empty little node there. Like, really?
Waka gains some power and some defense. Auron gains a blank. Let's try this way, I guess. This is another swimming segment. One that I somehow cannot get to.
Huh.
Oh, hey. I recognize these guys.
Oh, yeah.
I can steal Albed potions from Mr. Arms over there. Or grenades. Grenades are fine too.
Grenades are appreciated.
That guy got tranquilized. And Dream Powder lets me add Sleep Strike.
It's over.
So over here is the red arrow. But nothing's happening over here.
Something's happening now.
Yeah.
Whether you wanted it or not, though.
These ones get the Albed potions. Electrocute. This kind of reminds me that the Grandia collection is coming out on Switch soon, and there's this one of your party members in Grandia 2 is this adorable, just little dude, and in the Grandia series, everyone who casts the same spell casts it differently. So his way of casting any electrical spell is to say, electrocute.
It's adorable.
It looks like I should go this way. Ooh, Soul Springs.
For the random encounter, it says otherwise, huh?
Yeah. Although I don't mind more Soul Springs.
Yeah.
If I recall, Soul Springs will let you teach... Soul Springs will let you teach someone Lancet. Teach a summon Lancet.
That would come handy for... I don't know. It would probably be best for that. Riku?
I'm just giving everything to Valifor.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Riku already learns Lancet.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I give everything to Valifor and then just kind of move down the list to see who else can learn what.
It makes sense. Balfour is probably the weakest out of most of the bands,
Alright.
I think. Well,
It's the most middle of the road. It can sort of do everything.
I gotta say, I love how Ruby's doll is essentially just that, big, is it Kate's, right?
Ketchy.
There we go.
Or Kate Sith, if you want to say it that way.
Yes, that's the only way I remember.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
The first time I heard it voiced was Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor, Overclocked, because that one actually had voiced lines. And one of your party members' first demons is Ketchi.
I think that's just a cute little nod to Final Fantasy 7.
Ketchi? I thought that... Oh no, wait, Ketchi is available in FF6 as a summon as well. But yeah, it's a pretty common, I believe, Irish fairy. And its name really just means cat fairy.
One second, sorry.
Alright. Maybe raising the defense with cheer would help.
Sorry about that.
More pupper trouble?
Actually, she's doing better.
Oh, yay.
Oh, it's better as, just calmed down is. Because, we had medicine that'll kind of help calm her down some.
Okay.
And, yeah. Now she's just like, ooh. I think she needs it, though. Now the other one's just looking at me like, pet me!
Attention blocks.
Thank heavens she's like 60 pounds. This one, well, the one that I'm talking about now, she likes to just stand up, like, right on your collarbone and look over, like, right in your face, like, hello, I'm here.
Gunstar will do that too.
Sorry if you hear that in the background, they're spraying for mosquitoes.
Ah, okay.
I don't notice if it does anything because I still run into a lot of mosquitoes.
Yeah. It might be better if... Let's see, you mentioned that there were dragonflies circling around the pool? I wonder if you could build like a little dragonfly sanctuary to get them to breed faster.
I wonder, but being my luck, it just attracts more red wasps and yellow jackets. There's been a lot lately. Like, normally the wasps and yellow jackets will kind of go to the pool, get like a drink of water, and then leave. But there's been a lot especially yellow jackets. I've seen a lot more yellow jacket nests around. Like, it's not good.
Yeah. This thing's immune to death, isn't it? It's immune to a bunch of stuff.
I've noticed dragonflies usually just like to hang around big areas of water, because even if you have like a kiddie pool, they still kind of hover around.
Yeah, they breed around there, don't they?
Yeah.
Ah, crap. Didn't mean to play. Oh well. We got EXP for one of them.
Yep.
And we stole the soul springs from both. Alright, so up and to the left.
I have to say, the funniest thing about dragonflies is seeing them fight over your fingers. They'll kind of clash, they'll knock each other with their wings, they'll go like horizontally and just try to bump each other with their wings. It's kind of funny.
Claw's Death Touch and Distill Speed. Let's try Break Knuckles, maybe. Because that instant death hasn't been activating particularly much.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm reminded of in FF4, Cecil will, when he becomes a paladin, he gets the ability to cover people, and sometimes he'll cover someone and the enemy will miss. And I remember once in one of the translation packs, he would, if he got confused, he would sometimes attack himself, cover, and miss. Attack himself, cover himself, and miss.
Just like, oh?
Yeah. That is one confused paladin.
Yeah.
One thing I really wish they would do with this game is, when you scan someone, if they're immune to a whole bunch of stuff, list what they're weak against instead.
Yeah.
Because you have to search, like, for those guys, they're vulnerable to power break, but immune to mental break, armor break, and magic break. So I really wish they just listed, vulnerable to power break, rather than having me wait through immune to this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that. Alright, now Lulu can learn the other two. And gain some HP too.
Yay, less squishy characters.
Yeah. Riku gains a little bit of strength, and what is she going to learn next? Sloga. Alright. Kimari hasn't gained a level. Nor the others. So let's equip the Peaceful Shield just to see what's ahead. So we've got a swimming section, possibly leading to another trial. I'm guessing there's a trial for each character.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking big trials, like temple trials. No.
Yeah.
Area.
Trials like the Waka trial that we just passed a while ago. Aha! Another trial. So whose is this? The second trial. Hit the 3 panels and simultaneously check each size before deciding who to send. Okay. Confirm. Did it not work? Let's see, she's the smallest. Maybe this one? I don't think he's gonna fit there. Maybe if she goes there. I think we win. Did we win? It just... Oh, there's a treasure chest, so maybe we won.
I think I remember this one being confusing of all these.
Yeah.
If not slightly forgettable, minus the background area. I don't know.
The red arrow on the map is gone, so I have no idea where to go.
Mm-hmm. That looks like it's back.
Yeah. Flip, flop, flip, flop. So we got a staircase.
Ooh.
Finally, something happening.
Yay!
They'll be upon us soon.
Progress.
She has sent fiends to test our summoner's strength.
Who is she?
Unaleska.
Lady Unaleska.
In Zanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
As much as Micah and Seymour.
I see.
Yay.
Lost your
Dead
nerve.
people to face.
Yay.
Nothing frightens me now.
Vraska would be proud.
Then I must not let him down.
Crash.
Ooh, a one-eyed giant flaunt. What is this? A dark flaunt. Let's scan it.
It has a patch made of just dark clouds and whatnot.
Yeah. Resistant to physical attacks and cuts all elemental damage by half. Casts non-elemental magic like Demi, Bio, Flare, Osmosis, and Drain. Kimari can learn White Wind. Alright, Kimari, get yourself over here.
Come on down! Another skill.
So we want non-elemental. Let's bring Auron into the middle.
This ends now.
And Magic Break. Start stealing. Stole a star curtain. Steal some more. I need some curtains for my house.
Yeah, fancy star curtains. Look like.
So it even resists that.
What's a character you could probably switch out for, well, no, Riku needs some toughening up.
Yeah.
Never mind. She needs it. Unless if she wants to be conked out every battle.
Yeah. I'm just hoping one of these statuses on these weapons will hit.
Yeah, that would be a handy ability to cheat. At least you don't have too much magic users.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, Cheer Jinx. I've probably stolen everything I can from him. So Cheer Jinx and have Auron attack. Or a Luck Jinx and have Auron attack.
Maybe cast haste to Auron.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's see. White magic. White magic. Haste Ga.
That'll work.
Let's see, what other magic can we... Slow, maybe? No.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. Lesson learned. Don't mess with dark plans. They'll mess up your life.
No time to waste. Let's go. It comes.
Salgo? So,
Yeah. Here's one.
so it looks like I could use Auron and Kimari on the team. Photon Wings causes a whole bunch of statuses. Tail Sweep negates haste and delays target's next turn. Uses healing magic and reflect among other spells. So you want the armor breakers and Yuna, I guess. Can't be provoked. Can I break it? Looks like I can break it. And of course, stat ups in general should be decently effective. That medical charge is really good. What else can I do? Did it say it was weak against, or did it say it was immune to slow? I think it did. Riku can't mix yet. It's not weak against any elements. High physical and magic defense. Stone touch. Something that I'm going to customize into a powerful weapon later. Once I have enough components. Turbo Ether, wow.
Two. She's more magical, but how long is her what is it? With her gauge?
Oh, the limit. Right. She's maxed. Yeah, I've been saving the I've been holding on to the overdrives. Let's see, what can we do? Death Fury.
I think it's immune to death.
Yeah. Let's see, he's reduced all elements. But I guess multicasting might. Let's do Thunder Fury.
Death Fury, that just sounds like overkill. Literal.
2100 damage and some change.
It ain't so bad.
Yeah, does it by casting Kuraga. Oh yeah, he's fully healed.
Yeah. How's that fair? Maybe you could steal all those for him.
Still some turbo ethers. If only there was a party-wide remedy.
Yeah. I wish there was, because it would just be like, oh yeah, instant.
Honestly, I want to keep Riku in the party just for her ability to mix Mighty Guard.
Mm-hmm. I would say, well, now it keeps healing itself until you know it's done with all that. Maybe hold off on the special attacks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm doing breaks, because I don't think he can undo those.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe cheer and focus to raise everyone's physical and magical stats.
Mm-hmm.
Kimari's got focus, and Riku's got cheer.
Mm-hmm.
Special cheer. I'm gonna say that's probably 3 and 3, 3 and 4. Cheer. 4 focus, 5 cheer. One more focus should bring us to full. Oh, that's good. We've got lots of defense because of cheer. And then focus should protect us from the damage of the photon wings. Then maybe luck and jinx should protect us from the statuses.
Yeah.
One layer of both. Kimari has learned Overdrive Mode Healer. Oh yeah, speaking of overdrives, Aron somehow can't do his overdrive. That's weird.
Maybe it's the silence or whatever ailment?
Maybe. What's he got on him? Oops, not either. Echo screen? Haste? Curse. Oh, Curse probably stops you from doing overdrive. Is only water to it? Cure zombie and curse. So yeah, Esuna does not cure Power Break and Magic Break. Let's try hitting with Armor Break too. Keep jinxing him perhaps. His Kuraga is weaker now. Probably because of Magic Break.
We're going him down slowly.
Yeah. Slapped. Oh, right, he's still blinded. Riku is almost where she can use Mix.
Almost, but not quite there, huh?
Yeah. I remember Final Fantasy V has the Alchemist class, and they have Mix as a basic skill. Riku, Mix. Mighty Guard.
Fairly, White Mage, more of a party buffer.
Yeah.
Which, I guess it'd come in handy if it... Is that one... Which one did you say?
The Alchemist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have two basic abilities that I remember. One is Mix, which lets them combine any two items in the inventory for an effect that's more than the sum of its parts. And the other is Drink, which lets you use special drink items that apparently no one else can drink.
Like, this is all mine. Y'all deal with it.
It's just the bottles have your name on it. So no one else can drink them.
Also, it's got my name on it.
Only alchemists can drink.
I mean, it makes sense, though, because what if it's a certain potion that could turn you into something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, like, the imp in earlier Final Fantasies, I'm like, this isn't an imp, it's a kappa.
Yeah. The kappa that casts kappa.
Yes.
Or I guess it would be an imp that casts imp in the earlier translations.
Is it really kappa in the original?
I believe so.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, but...
In Final Fantasy IV, they had like 5 different status ailments that changed your appearance. They have small, frog, pig, those are the ones I remember. Small frog, and pig. And then in Final Fantasy V, they added old, which turns your hair gray and makes your stats go down over time.
I know it sits as the kappa imp. I don't know. It's kind of funny when they're referring it as an imp. I'm like, really?
Oh wait, yeah, no, yeah, this one. Esuna on Kimari. It's kind of nice. It's kind of convenient if something hits them with sleep and confuse. Because then they're confused, but they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everyone's cursed.
Yeah, they can't hit themselves in their sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, they could probably try, but it doesn't get any damage.
Yeah.
My favorite is when you have confused enemies at the end of their life, and then they just end up killing themselves.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Oh, even Esuna doesn't cure curse. Huh, interesting. So you have to use holy water. And holy water's expensive. So one thing I will use with Yuna in the party is a Mega Potion. Maybe Dispel? No. Do it. This character's magic. Yeah, I think it would have to be holy water then. Final Fantasy XII has, I noticed that it has, like, the license board thing. Lets you extract more curative effects out of a remedy. So the remedies are a bit more common, but they do less at first until you earn the license for them to do more.
Yeah.
So I guess that gives you an excuse to just have a single remedy do everything, but not be your but not be too powerful early on in the game. I think the shooting stars still work on a boss. X, B, Y, A, left, right, A. I don't see damage listed. The only thing that curse does is stop you from using your overdrives, and right now I can't think of a useful overdrive other than mix. Other than maybe Grand Summon.
Somebody might help them.
Oh, I've got to re-break him.
You gotta break him, huh?
Yeah. Power break, armor break, magic break. Magic break especially to stop him from curing himself.
Ooh.
Come on, Auron, get your turn. Yuna's not particularly... Oh wait, maybe... No, not unless the summons have break abilities on them.
Not quite yet, huh?
Yeah. First, magic break. Then grand summon. Let's start with Valakor. It's a good thing these guys don't come in cursed.
That'd get annoying quick. And it lost the HP that it gained. Ah, that's nice.
2 turns in a row.
Oh, I mean, it had a good run.
Yeah. Undid one of the big heals. I should see about getting other people into Auron's skill sphere, or sphere grid, so that they can learn those break skills.
Yeah. It is a powerhouse, and it's kind of... You don't want to keep an ability like that to one person.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good buffer. Oh. Yeah. Is it buffer? Yeah. Oh.
And, the power break, armor break, magic breaks, yeah, debuff. I wouldn't call them debuffs. I would call them something else, because you can undo debuffs, and it doesn't look like you can do that. It doesn't look like you can quite do that, but they do run out over time.
And they do some sort.
Yeah.
Magic break time.
Yeah.
You might want to cast haste. Oh wait, yeah. Dispel first.
Yeah. Let's see, you don't have Osmose. Only you have Osmose and Hastega.
No! Dang it. Oh.
Skill, magic break.
I think now would be a good time for a summon. No.
A regular summon?
Oh, if there's one with a gauge filled up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check. I haven't been raising the gauges on my summons. I've only been maxing out the gauges on the main party characters. Let's see. Your magic breaks. Next is armor break. White magic Esuna. You. Let's see, after you is Orin, then the boss, so you use a mega potion. Next is power break. All your offensive abilities are halved. Is everyone hasted? I don't think they are. Yuna gets 3 turns. Alright. Oh, we have Shiva maxed out.
Shiva is nice.
It's too bad you can't steal all of the of an enemy's magic. At least not with Lancet. In Final Fantasy VI, you could actually, because it was so magic focused, you could actually kill enemies by stealing all their magic. Enemies that were sufficiently magic based would die if they had 0 MP. So the Rasp and Osmose skills became very valuable.
Gotta say, sad life if you die after losing all your magic.
So what can I do here? She's got a pretty decent dodge.
But it cured itself too.
Yeah.
Maybe dismiss?
Attack and then dismiss.
Okay.
So I want Yuna to go right before Auron, so that she can dispel and Auron can immediately magic break. Oh, sleep and confuse.
Nice.
Phoenix down on you. Remedy on her. So, okay, she does go before Auron, so she can cast a spell. I can refresh Hastegar. Magic break. And start Essenna, or use a Mega Potion. Party-wide Mega Potion. If nothing else, then you start using holy waters on everyone. Break's done. Or no, wait, magic break's done. Next. Power break, right? Still speed scan, still speed scan. Nope. Magic break is done. Set that ASAP. That's what I forgot.
Yeah, you can't have it heal itself.
Yuna has to use... Oh, that's weird. How did it do that? Did magic break not hit? Yeah, magic break somehow didn't hit. Alright, before doing anything... Here's one of those cases where up-down should be select party members, and left-right should be select party or enemies, but it's the other way around.
I know, it gets confusing.
Heal Yuna. What does Yuna do? Maybe a sacrificial summon.
What's the worst that happens? Oh. No. So if I remember correctly, that might put it back to where we started.
40,000?
I think. I think we were at 19. No, wait, that's 1,000. No. Yeah.
He is pretty high up there. Is my team still hasted? Probably not. Put haste back on. I'm gonna do nothing because you can't do nothing. You can't do anything if you don't go right before aura. Skill. Magic break. Pray. Alright, go faster.
It's just almost where it started.
Auron, be alive when the others are alive so you can do something other than use Phoenix Downs.
Tough one.
It's more a boring fight than anything. It's like it just makes the player get bored and start paying less attention to what they're doing. I feel like this is one of those fights that's better done off cam than streaming. Give me a Mega Remedy. When I switch to Riku, can she use a Mega Remedy? No, her mix isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I'm fighting fatigue over here too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think I'll actually just do this fight off screen. It's not fun to watch, it's not fun to play.
It's like every time you get it knocked down, it's like, nah, I can heal myself.
I'll just heal myself for 40,000 while I have everyone on your team asleep.
Yeah.
Asleep and slowed and cancelled their haste.
Yeah. It's like they tried to make this one just as annoying as possible.
Yeah. Like, they're supposed to be... You would think that there's some kind of strategy that's like, oh, if you use, I don't know, Waka on it, like it's immune to all elements, but vulnerable to all statuses. So if you use Waka on it, then with a status ball or something. But no. Like, anything you do to it, it just undoes. This would be like, in FF4, this would be that fight where you're supposed to do nothing. Because that's, like, where you're fighting yourself, basically. And the idea is to bear through all of your guilt as a Dark Knight. So you're supposed to do nothing. Anyways, we will resume this game maybe tomorrow. Oh wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. So we'll resume this game Thursday after this fight and this cutscene. And sorry that I'm gonna have to skip this cutscene, but this fight is too boring to broadcast. I don't know if I'll even do a... Like, I'll probably do a highlight reel rather than make this a VOD available afterwards. Anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Cumulative and Very Random Butterfly.
Hello and goodbye.
And I'll catch you next time.